Where is it actually? Okay, there's my link here. Okay, okay. Here we are. Sorry here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, hello to everyone who's online and to anyone who isn't online. So let me see here. Let me check here. I should have here a no. Okay, then let's start this. I just took some water to drink. Time to time I'm going to sip it, and I'm going to start right now. Now, guys, I noticed that my live stream last time wasn't that way because something was missing. I missed a lot of these comments here. So actually, I have no idea if this is actually working. So let me check here and let me see. Okay, here it seems that it's working. Hi, Happy Orange. Yeah, I see here there's Happy Orange, but I have no idea if he's still online or not. Oh, it says that he is online. So probably what is happening is that my streaming thing here is not working. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, I just want to hi there, Mike. Welcome to the live stream. There's something strange not working here, but can do that much, it seems. So I'm just going to take this here. You probably can't watch that, but I'm going to have the comments here. So, I'm interested in Blender? Yes, I am, Mike, and these are the last time comments. And I really like the Eve, the new technology they are implementing on Blender, and that's a pretty good thing for indie game developers. So right now, I have no idea what you said here, but let's start. Now, my problem here was that I was trying to check the file, and I made this. This was actually working, and let me see if I can do this in my game here. So I'm going to set this text if just by checking it. So guys, how are you doing? Because strangely enough, I can watch you online by this plugin here, but probably I need to reset that somehow. So let me check here. Name exists just by checking that, and let me check array. If it exists, I'm going to sell this thing here. Where is it? This text here, checker to something. Array exists. Okay, so it should be working. Yeah, it kind of checked that, and now let me see if I can delete that thing. This is all my inspiration folder. Do you have guys an inspiration folder? I have all this inspiration folder here. There are tons and tons of uh, drawings and stuff. I really enjoy this. Okay, there are some girls as well because they have a very good. Okay, there are my photos as well. They are very good looking. So one day I will try to paint them. And there are all this stuff here. Look at this. Look at this. How cool is this? This one. It's damn cool. And so on. So on. So, yeah, wooden box here. Let's see if I can delete this once. Sorry, I'm going to delete them. I'm going to check again. It should say, okay, it is existing. Let me see if I can negate this somehow. Negate. What is going to happen? Doesn't. So, by default, it should say exists. If I delete this, it should say it doesn't exist. Okay, actually, it is working and it is checking what's happening. So strangely enough, it's not working in this case here, and I need to find why. Delete this. So Okay. What else? Let me see here. Okay, here is working as well. Yeah. Okay, it seems working right now. I'm really this works always. Today I feel kind of tired because I've been browsing the net all day, not doing nothing special, kind of watching YouTube videos, but I feel really tired right now. My eyes are a bit tired. Time's here and loading and stuff. Okay, alright, I activate. So probably this is not working at this. Let me see here. This should be the first one. So this in order, if these are my second big enemy, YouTube. Sorry man, I really don't know why YouTube is giving all these issues. I'm actually not having all these messages here. I'm watching from the browser and they should be watchable on this spot here, on the gray section of this, but it's not working, so I really have no idea, sadly. It's pretty strange. YouTube issues. Probably I need to update this little thing here, but at the same time, my biggest fan. Well, wow. YouTube has a lot of content. I mean, there's so many videos and so many tutorials. It's a great source of knowledge, but it's a great source of bullshit as well. So, generator loading. So let me see here. Let me set this fire. Just not exist. Change it. Not exist. Exist. And change it. Exists. All this testing here is kind of boring and time taking. Exist. Okay. So it exists. Let me see if I can delete this again. So Mike, are you working on any project right now? Exists. But if this exists actually, so is there any way I can check if the groups are activated or deactivated? So how many languages do you know? I know my main language, Albanian, but I'm not really good on that because it's been a lot of time. I mean, I've done most of the school here, so I know Italian, and Italian I'm pretty good in Italian. I kind of think it can be my real main language, and I know English. These are only three, but yeah. I wish I knew a little bit of French as well, but or maybe Chinese, Dutch, Russian. There are a lot of those that I really like. Spanish is pretty interesting as well. But yeah, I know only three ones: Italian, English, and Albanian. And compare values, limit condition, applicate groups, and check for activation. On group activation, yeah, Which one? But which one? Oh, see, yeah, yeah. Let me delete this. This should be working here on group activation. So new element on group activation. Set this to activated. Very good. Set this to activated. Okay. Let me see if this actually gets activated. Okay, it gets activated, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't get activated right now because if I exist, if I and generator, this should be inversed actually, because if the file exists, deactivate. Okay, yeah, and this should be activating that. Probably that's why, because if this file exists, deactivate that and activate this. I'm going to set this main. Probably should be working. Activate with activating loading, yeah. While generator is going to be activated, it's going to be activated, and if I'm going to add a new start frame here just to make sure that this works actually. New start frame, and I'm going to deactivate by default on start frame these two groups just to make sure that they activate only if they are needed. So Control C will be here. Come on. Yeah. I can't Control C, Control V this. Why? Okay, I'm going to do manually. Deactivate again. So I deactivate the loading and generator. This is going to activate them only once at all. So last but not least, on loading is activated. Activated. I'm going to clone this just to make sure that don't go in conflict together. Group activation again. I'm going to set this one is activated. So let me see. Text. Yeah, the second one isn't activated because the second one, and it seems working. Probably. It seems working probably. So let me see here. There's something wrong, not working. And it's one of those deactivating loading, and you should be activating the other one. Should be activating the generator right now. So let me see if this works. It's not working. So let me delete actually this here. I delete them, and bam, they are both activated. And how is this possible? Let's see if I can deactivate this. Probably, I think here is going to it's happening a hello man. Yes, the idiot genius feel free, man. You can ask me whatever you want. Sorry for not watching you. I just was too focused on this thing. So feel free to ask me whatever you want. It's not a problem. The problem here I'm having is just that I'm too focused on this thing. So let me see if you actually, yeah, it's kind of working. Idiot Tick, Idiotic Genius. Nice name, nice nick, by the way. So how should I manage this? I have no idea how to manage this because what is happening is that this thing here just doesn't do the things in the right way. So let me see. If error doesn't exist, okay, what I'm going to do is to delete one of those because one of those is not good. And I'm going to set that this here is going to be off, by the way. So the fact is that I'm deactivating both of the groups by default, but that's not going to happen. Just going to deactivate the loading and negate this because if it is something, so I'm going to activate loading. So deactivate only loading here. Let me see. Activate loading. Generator is going to be on. So by default, it's going to generate stuff, but if there's something, it's going to load it. So this should be working. Yeah, probably. Or should I use? Yeah, I think I should use here a value probably. But let me see. So man, what was your question? I mean, you can ask me whatever you want. You just said you want to ask me a question, but you never asked that. What happened? Okay, never mind. Uh, Let me see over here. I'm going to save again. If any one of you has any suggestion on how to do this, please let me know because I'm just struggling here. I know something happens because this kind of loops. If I have both of them, once the file gets created, it actually stops creating it because something has been done. So it's not good. So I really need this on the start frame. So probably I don't know if I can make this like a start frame actually. Let me see. This way, probably this will work. On start frame, if error is applied, deactivate loading. No, activate generator. Now this should be another one. Negate. Deactivate loading is not applied. Deactivate loading, activate generator. Okay. Going for this way, probably. Let's see if this works. Will you buy ClickTeam Fusion 3 if it comes out? Nice question, Mike. I really would like to buy it, but I'm not sure if it's worth it because it's coming really late. I think the technology they're going to put in probably won't be, you know, the standard. Am I planning? Yeah, I'm thinking to move to Godot, but actually I really like Fusion. don't take me wrong. I really like this engine. It's pretty handy. You can prototype really fast. The fact is that they are kind of doing are moving in the wrong way, I think, because they're really slow on making progress on putting out this engine. While we have Constructory, we have GameMaker 2, and there are tons and tons of Unity and Unreal Engine and a lot of other engines out there that are coming every month. Every month get updated and stuff like that. So I wonder, my wonder is ClickTeam actually going to be uh, good for the standards when it's coming? Because probably it is good right now. If it comes right now, it will be quite good. But I wonder if it comes in 2019 or 2020. I don't think it's going to be on the standards. That's my thoughts, by the way. So what about programming languages? Do you know any? I know the basic syntax. I'm learning a little bit of JavaScript. I'm learning a little bit of Python. Not actually Python, but it's more a GD script. It's called GD script. It's the one that uses Godot. It's really similar to Python, by the way. And I think that you shouldn't focus on a specific um, programming language at all because these languages you can learn languages, but you need to focus more on the syntax, you know, on how the logic of a programming thing works. Fusion may help you, but there are things like functions and stuff like that that you actually don't ever get your hands in with Fusion because this is pretty, pretty visual. Hello, man. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I'm doing bad because I'm struggling here. I'm not getting these things work. And that's what I think. Anyway, Mike, I think you should give a try to Godot anyway, or at least Unity, because they are pretty good. And right now, if you go to, let me see here if I can get it, because probably Humble Bundle here. I'm not sure if it's still online. Yeah, here it is. Now, if you want, you have still 22 hours to buy it. You can get this free bundle here that is just $1, and you're going to get this here, this thing here, Flow Canvas, it seems. And Flow Canvas is a kind of, you know, how it's called. It's a powerful visual scripting system to create and manipulate various aspects of the gameplay. So you basically have a visual scripting just by this plugin for Unity, and it will be great. I think probably I'll get it, but I kind of don't have money because I spent everything I had in, I bought recently some Arduino stuff. Yeah, I'm going to get in my hands on electronics right now. So activate generator. And what else? I need to activate here. Activate load actually and deactivate generator. Hopefully this works. I saw this model, I liked it, but not sure yet. Both Unreal and Unity offer great free assets. Maybe because of competition. Um, I think Unity is more for the indie devs because they actually give you kind of what you need if you are starting from beginning. If you are very entry level, you're going to love Unity, in my opinion, because there are a ton of tutorials out there, and they provide you a lot of free plugins and interesting plugins as well for 2D games, 3D games. So Unity probably is the the indie game development engine, let's put it this way. While Unreal is more something for, you know, professionist, AAA. You really need to know a little bit. It's a little bit more complicated. The learning curve isn't that small. It's a little bit high. So that's the problem with Unreal. But it has really great graphics. Yeah. All right. Oh, how do you run this? Let me see if this works. And competition is a great thing anyway because they kind of keep the development alive. So it seems it's working. Let me put just a few of those here. And okay, stop. It should be loading everything. Okay, it has loaded everything except the last move. And that might be a little problem. A little problem. Yeah. Sadly, the idiotic genius never asked me the question here. I feel a little sad. Anyway, it seems it's working actually. It put it 100 times here. It's not a good thing this, I'm watching. But yeah, so let me see. Okay, I have it working right now. It's a good thing. I'm going to save. What I need right now is to make sure that it loads everything in the right way. So loop index is greater than 0. And load moves. Load shapes. Have you seen what Neil Bumpmack Code Studios does with Unity? Not really, don't know the dude. Let me see, let me check here. Who's this guy? Anyway, Mike, if you want, I don't know if you are on my server, but if you want, you can come there and we can have a nice talk. Let me see if you are on my server. So, Mike, social. Okay, Mike, you are on my server. Dude, time to time, come there and we can talk. Anyway, I don't know the dude who is this guy. Neil Blummarks. Blummark. Can't select the name. Why? Okay. Neil Blum. Oh, this dude here. What has done this? Let me see what this dude has done. Whoa! I love this dude, man. I love his movies. Whoa! I didn't know that actually he was this guy. He was the guy who made these movies. I didn't know this. Oh man, the dude knows the shit. The dude knows how to make this shit. District 9 was just mind blowing. It was really, really interesting. Human Droid was kind of nice too, but District 9 is my favorite. It's really, really good. It's one of my favorite movies. It is pretty nice. Oh man, didn't know that. Check Adams by Ost Studio. Maybe I heard of this Adams. Oh, he's making the game. This is the game he's making. Oh man, Adam, it seems something I knew. Let me see when it's coming. Adam, see. No, this one. Yeah, I know what. Again, the game is. I thought this was a game actually, but it's not. Oh man, I thought this actually was a game. Anyway, there's a lot of motion capture here. I think I already watched that. No, he made the next episode of this. This is not a game. Yeah, and I realized it later, but I watched that when it came out on for Unity, and it was mind blowing. I thought it was actually a game project, but it's not. Anyway, there's a lot of motion capture there, and there's a lot of you know, a lot of stuff. That was really made next episodes. Great work. That's a great work, man. Array or moves, shapeless, and blah. Okay. Pretty interesting anyway. I wish I was that good on making stuff. I'm not able even to make this shitty game here. Oh man. Anyway, I'm going to do at least another 15-20 minutes of this, and then I'm going to make some graphics. Well deserve that. This game really deserves some graphics. 65 times. Yeah, but man, you should notice that AAA games have really, really higher budget. these guys are indies because probably these are kind of independent, you know, they kind of have no real budget, full budget on those. I don't know if you have watched the Senya Sacrifice, that game there. That's indie by Ninja Theory, I think. And they came with a lot of new ideas to make motion capture easier because they didn't have money to actually afford a real one motion capture because it's, you know, even to rent something like that it's expensive. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. What's wrong with this? Let me see what's happening here. Surfing, adding moves. That's, is it actually called moves? Yeah. Shapes. And there should be a blah blah blah. Yeah. Blah. Are you interested in MOBA games? MOBA. Oh, I'm not. I don't know what actually MOBA are, but I think no. Are they online games? Let me see here. Online multiplayer games that I don't know. I have actually no idea. Never played them all, probably. So can't tell it if I'm interested or not. But like Dota 2 or LoL, not my taste. They are not on my taste. I actually tried Dota 2, but it wasn't, you know, it didn't took me. It wasn't interesting to me. I know I have a lot of friends that used to play actually to LoL, League of Legends, and yeah, but personally I don't like that much the kind of genre. not my taste too. I always like story-driven games. Yeah, but you know, I'm more an RPG guy, you know. I like games like The Witcher and I don't know what else to say. Skyrim, Morrowind, Gothic, Fallout. All those kind of games are really pretty interesting to me because they are, you know, kind of. Maybe this shouldn't be on Starfield, but let me see. Oh, yeah. It kind of remembered that. Let me see if it is going to remember this new one as well. And we are ready, guys. I did it. It just doesn't remember the last move. Have you heard the news about the it says ads? Okay, what does it mean? Where where you see ads? Where where is it? It says ad, yes. In your list. Oh, let me see. Oh, I don't remember anymore. Let me see. On my list. It was one of those or one of those. Actually, it wasn't ABC, AB, and it's not working again. I thought I did it. I have no idea. Anyway, ads. It shouldn't be there. Which of the lists are you on? List of today. Ads should be ads. You know, advertisement on the list. Yeah, it should be advertisement. I actually have the advertisement working on this game. Oh, come on. It worked last time. It's not adding any more of the stuff here. Thought it was working. Let me see here on saving. What's wrong with saving? Clear array, clear array. Anyway, I'm using lead bolt, no, chart boost for this game. It hasn't a good, you know, good, good. You have developer account. Yes, I do have developer account, and the game actually is online, but no one can play it because you need to be, you know, you need to have the stuff, the permission that allows you, because it's an alpha. So you will play right here and sketching blocks. Probably it's going to be isn't going to be even in the list because of that. Or it was boxes. Anyway, it isn't in the list because of that. But yeah, I do have an account there. Let me see here. And here it is. I have my app here. It kind of sucks, but it's just to test. There's 1+ installation on this game, and it's the only mine because I'm the only one that is using it at the moment. I need to see what's wrong with this saving. Because it doesn't load all the files here. So let me see where it's saving them. You have to pay a fee once to begin. Yeah, I paid 14 bucks. I paid them, I think it was last year, 2017. Yeah, I paid them, and that's all. You need to pay to have stuff. That's how does the work, how does the world works. If you don't pay, you have nothing, sadly. Shape list, and it's saving on shapes probably. Shape list, okay. Move, and it's saving on the move. Loop index. Let me see here. Why don't loop index too? Enter string to y. Okay. Loop index. Data moves. There's going to be x. You said 14, now it's 25. You know, I don't remember actually if it was 25 or 14, you know, but probably they increased that because there is a lot of new developers that want to put their stuff on the Play Store. I actually remember paying 14. Let me see. Probably I can check here. Count. Uh, uh, uh. App Store, I don't think it's 60. I think it's up to. I have an app called Odzurack. Let me see. Let me see Odzurack. Odzurack. Social. Did you make this actually? Okay, I can't really read that because it's in Cyrillic. I can't read that. But Odzurack, yeah, man, like concern high school students, no mistake. Cool idea, man. Yeah, I bought it. Runner, my friend made it. Let's see a runner. This one, let me see. Pretty tasty. I should say cheap on graphics. But yeah, it's always a good start. Let me see. Second one. Ah, it was the second one. This one. Let me see. Oh, I kinda know this. That seems pretty nice. Not this. Oh man, which one? Second one. Th There's this one, but I don't know if this one is your friend's. But yeah. Anyway, guys, let me see here. Stevenco. Yeah, I watched that. It's pretty good, man. I mean, being an indie dev, I can't really be a douchebag about people putting their stuff online, but actually the graphics here, it's pretty messy, you know. Uh, he kind of, you guys, I think, even me, I made this mistake when I put out my game. I didn't make it, you know, well looking, because if you don't sell it in a good way, you know, in a appealing way, it's not going to be uh, even opened by the users. That's why I need to make some good graphics for the game, because that's an important part of the game dev, having good graphics. Told him exactly this. Yeah, probably that's a big mistake. I mean, I can talk by my point of view when I made my Steam login for us. I made this, you know, this one, and actually it's not doing well because I don't have that good appealing graphics here. So probably this isn't selling for that, and so on. Next game I'll do better. Yeah, that are my words as well, because I know that I kinda can do better, but that time there I just messed everything. I'm going to retake the game once I'm free and, you know, do some new stuff because it deserves it. Just that minus 95, fine. Previous step 9. Why is this minus 95? Let me see here. Travel. 1, step 2, 3. So these are my statics right now. 2, 3. Actual step. I don't get why actual step is going to get that value there. What the fuck, man? So it should be 2. What is better design every level? How do I make control damage? It will depend, man. I think there should be parts of the game that are manually designed, you know, important parts like parts of the story, and maybe the connection between these points should be generated randomly or by procedural, because procedural is good, but it kind of be, you know, the experience kind of be uh, losing something. Yeah, I think this way. You kind of have that sensation that something is wrong, you know, something uh, that there should be something but is missing. That's probably my thing, but when I play games like I never played actually to how it's called. It was No Man's Sky, but I have another game here and it's called let me see here, Planet Nomads. I played this game, and when you play it, you kind of know that something's wrong because probably right now it's better than when I started playing it. I just played 9 hours and that's all. But there's something wrong because you feel that sensation of something missing, and that's the human hand probably. I kind of knew this was that. Prep, step, first step to step. Yeah, probably this isn't that good. I should do all these things here. I should do all these things again in a new thing. Oh man, why? Share new breakfast. Loading. Every day is getting closer, more and fast. Than a roller coaster, I like you. Na, 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 na. Okay. So let me deactivate everything here. Actually, I don't even need this thing here. No need. Alright. So frame start blur. So I'm sorry, where did it at? Yeah, I heard that song in that place as well. That movie is so interesting, man. I'm leaving for just a minute because I need some more fresh water. I'm coming back. And I'm back. I just took something to eat as well because when I'm frustrated, I'm angry. So, Mr. Robot was that a great movie because it actually explored all the possible futures of this little boy. Mm, this was so good. Oh. So let me see here. Another movie that I think it was pretty interesting is Predestination. I don't know if you already watched that, but you should if you haven't, because it's pretty nice, man. It is. I don't want you to spoiler it, but it was a great movie because it's always related to time and how everything gets some like a paradox, time paradox. I don't know if you know what a time paradox is, but it's pretty interesting, kind of mind blowing when you think to everything. So let me see here. Need to change this. Iron Fist. Yeah, I need to watch the second season, man. Um, the first season wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good as well. But I am my grandfather. Nice, nice touch, man. Anyway, talking about the Iron Fist. The Iron Fist is interesting, but it kind of loses a little bit of stuff in the middle, you know. It kind of, I don't know, I don't remember very well because movies, serials, I don't like that much. They kind of lose something and I just forget about them. But talking to something pretty interesting and I suggest to you to watch is the OA. It was mind-blowing. The plot is very interesting. Let me see. Create area. The plot is pretty interesting because there is this girl here that disappears, and she reappears after 7 years, and she was blind, but when she comes back home, she actually can see. And there's all this mystery related to where has she been, who was the man who how it's called when you not rape, but you take her like a hostage. Let me see. Hostage. Okay. When you take like a hostage, and so she don't talk that much. All these things here. It's pretty interesting, actually. I watched it just in, I don't know, I think it was something like to 1 day and a half, less than that. I started yesterday and ended last night. So it was pretty intense as well. So let me see here the order. Step -1 equals 1. Okay, create this block here. Set that to. Come on. Okay, so I need to create first of a block. I need to order all this. Oh, I see. Sub block to 0. Setting blocks. I hate all this stuff. It's pretty tedious, man. I wish there was an easier way to make this. Saving stuff and loading stuff, it's always a pain in the butt. You need to pay attention to everything because everything is important. I don't need that. This is actually going to be a pretty problem. I need to delete when I restart the game. Okay, this is my right situation right now. So, variable values here. I'm going to select everything just to take trace what I do have here. Okay, and I'm going to stop right now. And let me see. And it didn't load it. Step, actual step -48. Why, man? Why? Dude, can you send the link of the game? I can send you a online version that is on niche item. And you can find it right here. This is the latest one that is working. The new things are pretty buggy, so yeah, I have no authority for this account here. Come on. Okay, there it goes. I have no idea why it's not working today, this thing. Actually, the live stream quality is pretty bad, I see. Pretty bad. I should be right, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty strange, though. I have a really nice internet connection right now, but it seems to be bad. Okay, probably that was the problem. Let me see if I can redo this. Yeah, making video games, it's you know, funny. It's not funny when you don't actually get them working. Okay. Okay. Probably this time should be working, but I'm not that sure. Okay. Let me see. Alphabetical flags. Values here. I just got notification. Humble bundle development book bundle. Yeah, I actually have a lot of them, so I'm not going to buy that because I have different ones. And I'm not reading them. I'm not reading them because I just don't have time to read them. Okay, not working. Step 6. Actual step -47. Really don't get why it's not working. Oh, yeah. Don't tell me that this little thing here is not working because right now I choose. Okay. And this should be going with this C here. And last but not least, no, I absolutely don't support this kind of things, dude. I mean, I watch time to time on Netflix or stuff that really doesn't come here because it's Japanese stuff, you know, like animes. But there are some legal ways to watch them, and I watch by that way. Don't like piracy at all because, you know, being me a creator right now, I kind of feel, you know, if some I kind of can get in their shoes. Piracy is not bad, but it's not even good because if everyone just pirates, pirates everything, uh, why should a creator make something new if no one is going to pay for that, for his work? I mean, one day maybe you will go and do a game. Think to that. If everyone just pirates that game, just cracks that game, you're just going to fail basically because you put a lot of effort on your game, a lot of stuff on your game, a lot of hours, a lot of days. and at least you you just no, I mean, it's a good point. I used to crack films, to crack games, used to download movies. I mean, but I was really young. I think everyone has done that in their life. But since Netflix came at my house, or Prime Video, I used to have Prime Video, but now my brother has Netflix, and I kind of watch movies from there. And yeah, that's all. Actually, today, right today, happened that the little guy here, one of the guys on the server, was asking where to download Castlevania, I think. But I just had to say to him, stop asking, because I had to ban you if you keep asking. Because I really don't like when people talks about piracy as like something, you know, normal to do. I mean, you can talk to your friends and stuff like that. You can do that probably silently in your own, but just don't go and show to everyone what you're doing, because you're in the wrong. You're wrong. You're doing bad. So the my problem here is that I'm not getting this work. Sorry, I don't support piracy too. No problem, no problem, man. It's not a problem to talk about piracy, but I was just asking. Shish. Don't worry, I'm not pointing at you. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying my own opinion. A lot of people might be disappointing with me, but piracy time to time is a good thing, because if if there wasn't for piracy, I won't have learned a lot of stuff that I learned back then, when I used to use cracked softwares and stuff like that. And if you're learning, that's fine. But when it comes to the point where you're earning with that, you should pay for the software, the products, and things. Talking about movies, actually, I want really to watch The Incredibles 2. Is coming, I think, next week or this week. I don't know. I will go and watch it with my girlfriend on cinema, and she actually has the free tickets, so I don't pay because she has the free tickets, and that's really good for me because I have no money. Electronic Arts. Actually, I bought something from Electronic Arts. I bought the trilogy of Mass Effects back then in 2015, probably 3 years ago, probably. I just played the first one. The other ones I never played them, but one day I will take them and play. Not going anywhere but this thing. I feel a little bit sad because I just wanted to have this save game here, but it's not coming well. So I'm going to start another loop here just to make sure it works. Oh, start another loop there. Sure. Start this 5 times or 6. Starting 6 times. And there. Start. You or actually I shouldn't even do that. I should just go here and change it by the index. Probably should do it. Set outgoing value. Use expression here. Place another number. For elements and make that. I used to comment it, but not that much, like you can see. Even with comments, it's a little bit hard when you are with visual scripting. When I'm working only for me, something, something pretty easy to do, I don't used to comment. But when it comes to all these lines here, I used to comment enough. But my comments aren't that explanatory at all time to time, so I have a bad time. So, yeah. Set blah to retrieve. Okay, let me see how this will work now. Okay, it's working. The only problem right now is that everything is putting it's over 300 lines and it shouldn't be there. Let me see. Okay, 2 lines. Now we're right. And now we're not. What is happening? 48, 48. But it has no sense. What's wrong here? Here we are. The moment of the truth. The moment of the truth just sucks. Because for just regenerated keeps regenerating now. And then I don't get why he actually goes on all these things here. I'm going to deactivate all this stuff. Yeah, deactivate all this stuff here. It looks like it looks like that we have a little problem with loading the game, so it won't be a thing for the moment. Okay, let's do some graphics at this point because I need some graphics. Let's start with let's take my tablet here. Okay, I will do just half an hour of work because I'm pretty tired right now. I'm not getting it work at all, so I'm a little bit frustrated. Frustrated. I need to connect my stuff here. Okay. New. Let me see here. Let's draw some new blocks. This block should be one particle or 80 by 80. Syndrome software. No, I don't know. What is it about? I don't know what is this syndrome. Shiny object. Okay, here we are. What is the shiny object syndrome? I see something new software. And try it. Then another. Oh, I see. I really don't have that problem, but it might happen time to time to want it to try something new. Look. Pictures for inspiration. Yeah, I use a lot of pictures for inspiration because they are nice to watch, and they can give you a lot of new ideas. It's kind of copying time to time, but you know, while drawing, you have this strange and new ideas. I need to see if this is actually working. Because okay, it's working. It's kind of the software didn't recognize it. I have my own folder here, inspiration, and there's a lot. This is how it's called. Oh boy, I really suggest to play this game. It's really, 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 really well done. This is something from Twitter probably. Twitter, Twitter. I have a lot of stuff from Twitter. And actually, I don't know who those guys are. Okay, that guys I know because this is me with my brother and stuff like that, but I have just random photos here. Random people. Just want to draw them because they're good looking, have good proportions maybe. There's some wood shapes, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, the rocky things here. All this stuff is pretty interesting to me at all, at least. Okay, now it's working better. I will reset it is to 3, 3, and I can do some of the scheduling. Thomas Brush makes way up spine. Yeah, I watched the dude. It's pretty interesting. He has a YouTube channel. I've been watching him for a while, but what happened is that, you know, I can kind of get bored very fast. Yeah, I know that. I used to watch him, but I kind of get bored, bored. I gotta get bored pretty fast. So I don't used to watch a lot of his stuff because actually he says something, but he says nothing. He has pretty expensive softwares, like, you know, uh, for animation he uses Spine. For let's see here. For graphics he uses Photoshop, Inkscape, Illustrator. So he uses a lot of this pretty expensive softwares, and it isn't very suitable to my situation. So that's why. It does look sketchy. Yeah. Um, so, I'm using a new one. I used to have a really old one, bought something like 10 years ago. It it was an iTech. Probably this doesn't exist anymore. That tablet doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, I used to have that one. And for my birthday this year, on July, my girlfriend, um, you know, gifted me this new one. It's a Huion. It's a pretty nice one. Works pretty well. It doesn't work that bad, so I'm fine with that. But I totally wish there was a wheel on this thing. Probably I'm going to put out a video where I kind of do something like, a comparison and show my opinions about this because I'm still working with this. Okay. Well, not really. You know, every relationship has its lows and is highs. So probably from an external view, it's best girlfriend, but you know, she is. But there are things that I don't like. You know, when you start kind of arguing on something or making some discussion. Okay, kind of looks pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah. Just want to have this sketchy look on this blocks here. Okay, not that good. So it's not bad actually. Kind of this one, this part here looks kind of strange, but let me see if I can get this more straight this way. Let me see. Let me export this. Look like button on keyboard. Yeah, why not? It should be kind of blocky, you know, but that's fine. I just want it to look interesting. Wooden box. Okay, block. Let's save this. Now let's see if actually I can get it inside here. Open ESV here. Oh man, probably I didn't see it. Yeah, I see. PNG. Mm-hmm. Where is he saving actually? Okay. This time should be the right one, probably. There it is. And yeah, here it is. So when I create them, damn, it looks kind of cool. Yeah, sketchy ones. I really like it, the looking of this actually. I need to get rid of all the actual stuff, but yeah, it's looking good. Nice, nice, nice. It's going pretty nice. And let me see. I should actually take this. I'm going to, let me see here. What can I do? Copy and stop all the stuff. No. Save this. Now I'm going to make a new one. Let's create. Okay. And here inside, I need to create a new one actually. Probably I should bring this as this 80 by 80. So I need to make sure like I can do some of those. And yes. Four. L4 is on that grade. 5. Now I should actually create my own thing here. Well, create a new one. Wooden boxes. 10 by 10. Okay, that wasn't the best thing to make, but yeah, I saved. So where are you? All of them. Oh. I don't remember anymore. Oh, actually I did this. Okay. Okay, here it is. Delete one of those. Take this. And now that. This color here. Okay. Yeah, let's add this here as well. Okay, and what else? What else do I need? Oh, I do need this color here. And here should be fine. Another braid. I really don't know how to make straight lines. Probably I should take the line tool here. Yeah, why not? I have the line tool, but into 5 here. Oh no, 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 no. I've done everything in the wrong place here. Ah, that wasn't good. Why can't I do this line? Oh man. The only problem is with that. Are ads doing okay, earning something? Actually, I'm not earning anything because no one is installing the game since it's closed. I mean, no one can actually install the game except me. Because of that, I'm not doing nothing with the ads for the moment. But soon I will. Soon I will. Probably. If someone installs the game, play the game, probably I will do okay. I'm using Chart and it's not that great, I think. It has only video insertions, and videos most of the time are a little bit too too long. I need to set them, yeah, shorter, because if you're playing the game, you don't want all those videos coming out, all those long videos coming out. So I really don't get why this thing isn't aligning. What's wrong? Sadly, I wish I was able to use AdSense, AdMob, the Google thing, but when I was pretty young, I was stupid, and I was banned from AdSense, and now I can't use it anymore. And this is sad. So that's why you should never mess with Google. You should always be the good guy. You could try, but have smart. No problem at all, man. I mean, the game isn't out yet, so it's not a problem for the moment. So yeah. Here we are. This probably should be a little bit darker, just to make it pop a little bit. And here, take this. I'm going to add some scratches here and there. Probably this is the most hard part to draw, because you need to make sure that stuff is pretty good aligned, pretty dry, that kind of things. Need to make sure about all these things here. I think she'll deactivate this one. Okay. Let me see if I can, yeah, this way. That was too much. Okay. Perfect. And now Control A, explore this. Yeah, blocking. Field. And let's save this as a field. And I'm going to import this. Oh. Oh no. This is small. Why is this small? Let me see. This is going to be invisible. So making this invisible should be alright. Yeah. Probably I should do this a little bit more yellowish because it's not that great like it's looking right now. Okay. Okay. Well, I think I'm closing right now because I'm pretty tired. And I will continue tomorrow. Crash test, okay. Yeah, it's working well. Let's see. Let's say that it's working well. Anyway, thank you, Mike, for being here, for being in my company, for taking me company. I'm closing right now because I'm pretty tired. Surely I'll do another one, but another live stream probably this Friday, but I don't know right now. Well, see you next time, man. Thank you to anyone who was being here. It was a pleasure to talk with you. Sadly, I didn't manage to save and reload the game by default. I have to find a way, but for the moment, it doesn't seem to be a thing, so it's going to be like it is. And see you next time. Bye. Bye, boys.